Good morning, everyone. Hopefully you guys are all having a great day thus far. We are in Antigua, Guatemala. Antigua is absolutely amazing. Awesome food here, awesome restaurants everywhere. So we went out for coffee this morning. It's a little expensive, but we're going out for lunch as well. We're gonna hop on the bikes and take you guys to a special little place.
Such a really cool hidden gem. This is a farm in the middle of the city, but somehow it's like a remote, isolated farm.
It's like in the middle of the jungle, and they just made this makeshift building where they're gonna serve us stuff out of their farm.
We're like 5 minutes outside of Antigua and you can't hear the city at all. They have a beautiful restaurant and it's attached to a farm. They grow everything right here, make it in their restaurant.
It's really interesting to find places like this. In the States, it's becoming extremely common to find farm-to-table restaurants where restaurants will work with local farms in order to get fresh produce, fresh meats, things like that. Places like this, it's actually farm-to-table because the table's right there and the farm is right here.
This is basically my dream. This is what I would like to do. I don't know if like selling at a commercial restaurant is something that we could even do, but like creating this sustainable, organic, delicious, healthy farm that fuels our family and ourselves.
Yeah, in order for us to fuel our family, it would need to be like this big.
You think?
We would need a very small plot, I think, to feed a family year-round. This is enough to run an entire restaurant.
This is beautiful. Could you see this being our life?
Yeah, I could stand here with the camera and you can pick all the vegetables and plow the fields. And...
Yeah.
Just kidding.
But I think our food is ready. We're gonna go eat now.
I don't want to eat my salad now.
I don't know if you guys can see this little guy on the bread right there. He literally just crawled out of our salad. Little baby caterpillar man. I guess that's how you know this food's organic, huh?
Oh, I'm done. I'm done eating. I'm full.
He was just trying to escape, man. He didn't want to go into the jaws of death.
I don't want him in my jaws of death. That's okay.
One of the side effects of eating organic, you might get a caterpillar in your salad. Lunch was absolutely delicious, super organic, even the caterpillars. And now, it's not just farm to table, it's also farm to local store. So we're gonna step in here, pick up some produce. Fresh produce, they've got frozen or refrigerated produce.
Hey, look.
But this room right here.
Look at this! The coffee room!
Oh.
The chocolate coffee room. This is my happy place.
This is the best room
It smells great in here.
could have ever stumbled upon. We're gonna need a few minutes in here. Well, I was trying desperately to buy the entire store,
Yeah.
and Allie pulled the plug on that operation. But I did get some multi-vegetable chips.
Does anyone else have this problem when you go shopping and your partner just wants to buy everything? They don't look at the prices, they don't think about whether you have that exact thing at home already. They just want it all. And then you have to be the bad guy and like, no, 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 and like you feel terrible, but it's just impractical.
Yeah, I'm impractical.
It's a mess. It's a mess.
We do have a cool new destination we're gonna take you guys to. Let's get going.
One of the things we love to do when we travel is explore what's actually going on in each of the areas we pass through. Orphans or street kids are a huge problem in Guatemala. There's over 500,000 orphans and one kid gets abandoned in Guatemala City every 4 days. This is something that has really tugged at our heartstrings.
So right now we're driving right outside of Antigua to go meet a lady named Shirelle.
She runs an orphanage.
Shirel's sister actually reached out to us a few months ago when we were up in Mexico and said that once we get down into Guatemala, it would be nice if we went, saw the orphanage for ourselves. So that's exactly what we're gonna do today.
So nice
You
to meet
guys,
you.
welcome!
Oh,
Welcome!
thank
Oh my
you.
goodness! Hi! They're, I love them. Oh my God! They're so cute! This is our kitchen. And
Oh my goodness.
they go, hola! They have a lot of them. Oh, she's saying hi. Hola! Diga, soy Benson.
Mucho gusto.
Y Anthony también. ¿Te vas a sacar la mano o no? I mean, they all have a tragic story as why they're here. Amazing place to stay. A safe haven, lots of love. That's why my home is called Love and Child, because, man, I always tell the judges that without love, you know, and they're like, nah, you know, we have to have nutrition and all that. I was like, no, first love. Hola! Quiero presentar mis amigas. Hola. Alina y ella es Ana.
¿Cómo estás? Bien.
Haciendo tarea con señor Nenera arriba. Vaya, come rápido y ya sigue con su tarea. Vaya.
Ok, hasta luego.
Y adiós. Super precious.
Wow.
And as they get to know you, they'll crawl all over you. And,
How old
you
are
know, they're 6.
6 years old.
They're 6. So they were joined at the pelvis. So there was only one pelvis for both of them. So they split it. So that's why they use those chairs. And then they have walkers. They told me they would never walk, but they have walkers and they could get around in them. Yeah, it's pretty cool. They go to school now, which they love. So this is their room. Yeah, they love Minnie Mouse. So they're probably going to be with me forever because they're for adoption and they're adopting, you know, healthy kids, but special needs kids are not adopting. Yeah. So they're going to live with me forever. So they can have their own room. Wow. And then we have a clinic. Oh, buenas tardes. And this is our psychologist here. This is the room for the newborns.
Wow.
Oh my God. Yep, so we'll be needing to make room for another crib in here.
Wow.
So
How did you start something like this?
we came for vacation in '95 and there was a civil war going on. So many children just hungry and starving and sleeping on the streets. It was so impactful. And so I was like, within a year, I came in '96. I started this home in 2004. Yeah, I love it. I love it. There's actually about 60 babies per year that need to be adopted. And so now the Guatemalans adopt and it's free. Nobody pays.
Oh, nice.
So and we really love that.
Now that we just drove all the way up here to play with these little kids, I think they're about ready to go have us play with them.
Honestly, like I've been so excited to come here. We've been talking about it for like 6 weeks. And then you get here and you see all these little kids with no families, with no parents, with no siblings. They're little, so maybe they can't comprehend it, but it's very overwhelming. It's very hard to watch.
As soon as you walk in, I'm sure you guys saw, every kid in the room looks, because there's only a couple adults in these rooms of 15 or whatever little kids. It's like really, really eye-opening to see like what these kids go through,
Cheryl was explaining to us that international adoption is no longer legal in Guatemala, and that has helped prevent a lot of the corruption that was going on. So now there is a bit of a better system in place to adopt Guatemalan kids, but really the best thing that these guys need help with is just one-on-one attention and love, just playing with the kids. And I think that's what we're gonna do, is just sit down and spend some time giving them attention and love.
That's right. Let's go play.
Child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright.
¿Cuántos años tienes?
Seis.
No.
17.
¿Y tú? ¿Cuántos años? 6 años. Wow.
Ana.
Ana, Ana, mire tu foto. ¿Quieres ver? Whisky. Whisky.
Whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whisky.
Well, that was a treat. Just to get to go in and make those kids' days by throwing the ball with them or giving them high fives or going down the slide just goes to show like how much they appreciate it.
They were having so much fun.
Like I said before, that was eye-opening and wonderful. I mean, you can just tell by hanging out with these kids and playing with them that they just don't get a lot of attention from adults, even though there are volunteers and there are nannies and all kinds of people that work here. You can just tell they just want to like cling to you and like hang out with you. And
It was really nice to just give them a little bit of our time and of our love. We're gonna stay here for a few more days. We're gonna continue to just give wherever we can and help out where needed. Just make a small difference in their lives.
we want to thank you guys so much for coming along on this journey today. We are going to leave a link in the description that will take you to Cheryl's organization. So if you guys are interested in contributing or coming down and volunteering or anything along those lines,
feel free to reach out. She definitely is open to volunteers and help from anyone interested.
So thank you guys so much for coming along on our journey. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Trent and Allie if you haven't already, and then make sure you hit the notification bell as well. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Thanks everybody, good night.
You don't deserve all the bad and the hurt. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up.